day later, he's jumping to conclusions and saying, well, it was the folds and the ballots. No, you didn't even look at the machines by that point in time.
And they reset the memory cards as well.
Illegally. Ari Hursti has made probably millions of dollars at this point off of documentaries talking about how fraudulent these machines are, how they can be hacked, how they're vulnerable, all sorts of things. And now he finally gets on the national spotlight in front of all these people, has anomalies that are still unexplained, and he comes up with folds, dust, and bearings as the major problems. I think it's like a trailer for Kill Chain 2. Folky. Kill Chain 2, Folky. Hell yeah.
It doesn't answer the biggest glaring anomaly, machine 2.
Yeah, not at all.
And every town has a machine 2, by the way.
But they won't let you look at them. We have to focus on getting rid of these machines. That's the bottom line, because they won't let you look at them, and it's so complicated. I know. I'm not that technically savvy, you know. If I can't understand, but I'm not dumb. But if I can't understand it, we have a problem here.
I have a question. How many people would volunteer to count votes on election night?
Look at that.
There you go, no problem, right? What's the problem?
Well, that's their justification for keeping the machines, is they don't have enough election workers. So that argument's gone. Now you do.
All right, so we've got about 10 minutes left. So we want to open up for questions?
Right here. Two questions.
Just one.
All right. Bill Gardner has been at this job for, I don't know,
45 years.
1976.
years, and he has bipartisan support. Are you saying that he's corrupt?
No, I never said that.
Well, what are you saying about? I just want to know, because
I did
mean,
not. Nobody up here made that statement,
No,
sir.
no,
I don't
I
know how
think-
you can read that into what we said.
But what's the problem with him? Why wouldn't he investigate this?
It's the Attorney General.
It's the Attorney General that needs to do the investigation.
That's right. It's
Yeah, perfect.
RSA 7:6C, and he had the authority to do that, and he chose not to. Yes, this lady back here.
I have a question. So,
Okay, thank you for talking about machine number 2 for blasting that one. But how did machine number 2 do when you put all the ballots through it? How did it compare to the other 3? That's one thing. And the other thing is, I was a former member for 4 years on the election law committee. Do we have to pass another law so that we can implement this clarity? Open it up. There's no reason we should be putting up with a company telling us that we can't look at their code.
Sure, So I'll answer the first question. The first question is whether or not, how did machine number 2 fare at the audit? It didn't fare well. In fact, all 4 machines, none of them matched each other. So that's a huge concern.
And they didn't match the hand count on November 12th, or the hand count during the audit.
During the audit.
But let's remember, the machine functioned supposedly normally after they wiped the memory card, which could have contained the malware, which would make it act the way it did on November 3rd.
And the second part of the question is whether or not there was an opportunity to, whether the legislature should do something. I think the audit report will speak to itself. I mean, clearly there's issues and there's anomalies. I've had the benefit of looking at multiple other municipalities throughout the Granite State, and I can tell you that when you're comparing the ballots, you're gonna see very, very close similarities to Windham. And I think that warrants further investigation.
You know what else we need to do? From the state level, you have to make the ballots public documents again. We should be able to go and have any box of ballots opened up so that we can count the votes and verify that the machines work properly. And it wasn't too long ago that we could do that. We are being asked to trust the results of machines that are programmed by a single company, and we're not allowed to have any checks and balances on that. That's insane.